यस्य अन्तस्य अहङ्कार न करोति करोति स निरहङ्कारधीरेण न किञ्चिदकृतं कृतम्. He who has the ego sense in him within acts mentally even though he does not act physically. Surely the wise one who is free from the sense of ego does not act mentally even though he acts physically. A jiva still living with ego and vasanas, his mind will be active even while he is in a temple, he is in a satsang, even while he is seated in the Sai Kulwant hall. He may observe silence, he may close the doors and gets into a shell for some days. He may go and sit in some pilgrimage place with his mobile in silent mode. He may fast, etc. Still, the flame of vasanas and desires, if not flame, a small ray of fire will always be there, lit up in his mind. We are all aware of the mental nudity which the sage from Ananda Kutir has insisted always. The jiva's mind is always engaged in thoughts related to things unasked for by the source within. He has taught you recently, any thought, any deed not asked for the sincere sadhaka in you will cause you agitation within. You may not act on such thought, but still your mind is engaged in such thoughts. The wise one, on the other hand, cannot perceive the bigger creation after his small world has dried or drowned. For perceiving one's actions, the following things are a must. The cognition that he is the jiva and he is existing with a body-mind. His ego should perceive the creation outside him. There should be a purpose for all his actions at worldly level apart from meditation or devotion related activities. Either his vasanas or ragadvesha should prompt his mind senses to act. For a Jivan Mukta, creation he taught while in Bhiwadi. And later on in few verses in the Ashtavakra Gita, creation at best is just a small tiny dot in the Anantam space, and the Anantam space may also be somewhere within him, the pure consciousness. Now, in this state, even if his body works due to prarabdha or in divine vision, he as source is ever in total rest, total peace, in kaivalya. Commentary lines. A sage cannot really do wrong as he is free from ego. All activities springing from the sense of ego are selfish activities, which are what we consider as immoral acts. He acts from a point above the moral level. His very vision is universal, and therefore actions springing from him always carry the fragrance of universal love. He has no concern for good or evil, with morality or immorality. Whatever he does constitutes the moral code for us to follow. The qualities of his actions are the standards by which the world determines its sense of righteousness, its concept of dharma. When a man performs in the outer world with a bosom that has no ego to vitiate, he does not work, but he merely acts. He is talking about the man of wisdom. In a spontaneous, inspired act, there is no ego, and as such, divine acts cannot create any vasanas, positive or negative, in the personality of the sage. Such actions are to be considered as inactions. Or to distinguish it clearly, we may call them actionless actions. Hari Om Tat Sat.